Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you're joining us, and welcome to the Africa Safety Awards for Excellence 2020. My name is Victoria Rubadiri, and I'll be your MC for this momentous occasion. This is extremely exciting and quite an honor to have all of you joining us from around the world. I can see several individuals joining us from Nigeria, from UAE, from South Africa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we also encourage you to continue networking and interacting with each other in the chat section. We also have a special activity. We have a virtual photo booth where we'd like you to take a selfie. The link should be coming up in the chat section shortly, and it will take you through the whole process. Take that selfie, download it, and then share it on your socials. So if that's Twitter, if that's Facebook, if it's Instagram, make sure you tag us on hashtag AFRISAFE2020. If you're tagging us on Twitter, the handle is at AFRISAFE2020. And if you're posting on Facebook, please tag HSE Nations. And the reason we want you to do this is the best photo. Now, I won't be the judge, but we do have an able team of individuals who will be judging the best photo from tonight's, and you will get a special gift courtesy of Safety Consultants and Solutions Providers Limited. So let's get those photos going. Again, the link should be up there for you to head over to the virtual photo booth, take a selfie, share on social media. Again, the hashtag is AFRISAFE2020. If you're posting on Twitter, the handle is AFRISAFE2020, and on Facebook, HSE Nations. Keep chatting, keep networking in the chat section as we begin shortly. Sit back, relax, and I'll be back. once again to the Africa Safety Awards for Excellence 2020. Let me introduce myself once again. My name is Victoria Rubadiri. I'll be your MC for this wonderful, exciting occasion where we're celebrating our safety heroes in Africa's corporate space and in a very extraordinary, unprecedented time during the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, as we said earlier, we didn't have a physical red carpet, but we do have a virtual photo booth. We do have a link in the chat section where you can head over, take a selfie, and share on social media. I'll give you the hashtags once more, hashtag AFRISAFE 2020. If you're posting on Twitter, please use the handle AFRISAFE 2020. On Facebook, HSE Nations. And as I said earlier, there'll be a special gift for the best photo, and this is courtesy of Safety Consultant Solutions Providers Limited. It is exciting to have you all joining us for this exclusive Zoom session, and we want to welcome you once again. At this point, allow me to recognize and acknowledge the presence of some VIPs. Now, all of you are very important, but we'd like to just acknowledge a few individuals who are with us from various distinguished organizations. So if we forget anyone, please charge it to our heads, not our hearts. I'd like to recognize the presence of Soji Olalokun, the president of WSO. We also have Niels Norsch, the SIOSH CEO. Also joining us is Elizabeth Lungu Nkumbula, the former commissioner of Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board, and that's in Zambia. Engineer Martin Agili, welcome, welcome, welcome. We also have James Quinn, the president of IOSH, and Dayo Akintobi from Hub Stockman, as well as Kadiri Shamuseddin. Welcome to you all, and thank you once again for joining us for this momentous occasion. Now, without further ado, let's hear from some very special individuals who were quite instrumental in helping put all of this together. We'll first be hearing from the chairman of the AFRISAFE Board of Governors. He's a former governor of the Old Ondo State, Rear Admiral Ese Olukoya, retired, to take us through the opening remarks. We'll then have a short video of AFRISAFE Awards 2019. So if you weren't there last year to see the celebrations, the pomp and circumstance and the color, you'll get to see that in just a bit. And then we'll have a welcome address from a key sponsor of the Institution of Occupational Safety and Health. And then that will be followed by a special song performance by Bucky, all the way from Maryland, USA. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, hello Africa. My address is already before you in the brochure. All I just want to say is for you to sit back and enjoy the evening. Welcome on board.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Africa Safety Award for Excellence 2019.
Today is all about recognizing individuals and organizations who are contributing their quota to the health and safety of our nation.
So, today I would like to welcome you to the Oscars of the health and safety industry. Stay tuned as we bring in other guests.
Once again to AFRISAFE 2019. You know, say for Benin now, you know, everybody they fly. There is aircraft, there is, you know, witchcraft, craft. Now where person land, now it matter. Mama wanted to form posh. Mama went to sap and the jam and salad. It was when Mama got to the table that Mama was complaining about you, Gina. Said the soup is not well cooked.
On behalf of Bev Messenger, who is the Executive Director of IOSH UK, I wish to welcome you all to this year's Africa Safety Award.
Welcome one and all on behalf of IOSH to the AFRISAFE 2020 Awards. I'm Alan Stevens, Head of Strategic Engagement at IOSH, and I'm delighted to be speaking to you this evening, albeit through a virtual lens. IOSH is the leading global professional body for occupational safety and health professionals, and we're proud to be able to sponsor this year's Africa Safety Awards of Excellence. AFRISAFE is an incredibly important initiative to celebrate the safety and health profession here in Africa, giving recognition to the great work that's being done across the continent and helping to shape a safer, more sustainable world of work. This year has seen significant new challenges in addition to the typical challenges we face in health and safety, and we're all finding ways to adapt and overcome these new emerging challenges. Celebrating the success of good practice allows us to promote higher standards and build on policies to help us to create a stronger commitment across government, business and individuals for health, safety and well-being. There's a real positivity about the future of the OSH profession. As well as keeping us safe, we're developing a further understanding and commitment that OSH acts as an enabler to facilitate improved productivity and increased inward investment. Building a strong OSH system here in Africa will not only keep us safe, but will fuel prosperity and economic growth for the continent. We're delighted to be collaborating with key organisations across the continent, ranging from CIPM in Nigeria all the way down to our good friends in SIOSH in South Africa. We continue to work alongside our African partners to promote our No Time to Lose occupational cancer campaign, and we're proud now to be working even more closely with ESA to develop Vision Zero accredited and approved materials. I'd like to pay thanks to our members and the tremendous work they conduct across Africa. Please join us on this journey too as we proudly announce the launch of our new African network this very month of November. Part of AFRISAFE's purpose is to give safety and health professionals the opportunity to share experiences and good practice, helping them grow and develop, to enable them to shape healthier and safer workplaces. With these goals, it's no wonder AFRISAFE is an enthusiastic supporter of AFRISAFE. We share common aims and a vision for a future world of work. So good luck to the finalists and congratulations in advance to all the winners on the night. Thanks once more again for allowing me to join you and be part of this excellent initiative. Thank you.
AFRISAFE.
Welcome to AFRISAFE 2020.
It's hard to fathom while life's got no value no more. We treat each other shabbily. Compassion's gone down to the rain. Imagine a world where love is king. Love would be safety's language. There'll be no casualties, no work, no safety, negligence. Life will be lost on you. Unnecessary harm will come to a stop. Safety's gonna be the watchword. No safety is all about care. And do you know safety's all about caution? You gotta keep at the back of your mind. You gotta walk with the consciousness. Safety na koko. Safety shape attacking. Safety's got profit. Safety's got wealth. Safety is very important. You gotta keep at the back of your mind. You gotta walk with the consciousness. Safety na koko. Safety shape attacking. Safety's got profit. Safety's got wealth. Safety is very important. I've gotta be my brother's keeper. I've gotta be my sister's keeper. We've gotta be safety conscious. AFRISAFE 2020. AFRISAFE 2020. AFRISAFE 2020.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you, Buki. And indeed, we need to be safety conscious. That's what this award ceremony is all about. Before we move on, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of a few more special guests who have joined us. We have Itohan Egbedion. We also have Rear Admiral Ese Olukoya joining us. So welcome, sir. We also have Jumade Adejola with us as well. Alhaja Nofisat Abiola Orgondade also with us. Welcome, welcome. And last but not least, we have Paul Harriman, the Egbin CEO. Karibuni sana, as we say here in Kenya. Now, moving on with our program, let's also recognize some of our key sponsors for this wonderful award ceremony. We have AYOSH, hybrid, CTS, globe, eczema, and surveillance fire. Thank you for all of your contributions and support to make this possible. And now let's listen in to some of the judges, the esteemed panel of judges who went through all of those applications and ensured they picked the right individuals, the right firms that truly were the pinnacle of safety in their spheres. After which, we'll also have a special advert message from Hybrid HSC.
The panel of judges for the AFRISAFE Awards 2020 was a really great honor. I've had so many wonderful entries that came in from across the continent, and picking the best out of them wasn't the easiest thing to do. But I think that we were able to come up with something that will make everybody proud. Some really great innovations came in from across the continent, and I'm sure by the end of the day, the recipients of the awards will be really proud of themselves.
It is a great honor for me to be one of the judges of AFRISAFE 2020. It is an amazing experience looking at the number of entries, the quality, the quantity, so overwhelming. It was an adult task sailing through the fantastic entries. Congratulations to all the entries. Congratulations to those that are shortlisted, all shortlisted nominees, and congratulations to those that eventually got the awards and are today the awardees. You are all winners. You have done so well. Africa is really doing great. Thank you all.
Hello everyone, my name's Dave Foy from the UK and I've been one of the judges at AFRISAFE 2020 this year. It was an honour and a privilege to be asked and I've really enjoyed the whole process. The applications were all of a high standard, a really high calibre and a real mix of workplace safety, occupational safety, COVID-19 response, which we've all had to deal with this year. But a strong sense of having a person-centred approach. Our job as health and safety professionals is to bring people to work in the morning, let them work safely during the day, and then let them go home in a safe and healthy manner. The evidence that we've seen as part of the application process has really demonstrated that you guys are doing that across the African continent. And from my point of view, I just want to say thank you for that. Good luck to those people who have been shortlisted. Good luck at the event, good luck at the award ceremony, and keep doing what you're doing, and from me, thank you.
Hi everyone, great day today reviewing the AFRISAFE African Safety Award for Excellence awards. We had like so many entries and I must say I was really impressed with the quality of the entries and the depth of each submission. So thank you very much and I'm really looking forward for the award ceremony on the 8th of November and find out who are the winner. Thank you.
The theme for this year's AFRISAFE Awards was the COVID-19 pandemic. As a judge, I've enjoyed being part of the process. I've learned a lot. Very impressed by the entries, very impressed by the passion shown by the various entrants. Very impressed by what people did to save other people's lives. To the winners, congratulations. To the participants, well done.
A whole lot of cadre of people in the society. So in the scope of the business that we do, we are able to provide every service that relates to preventing loss, and that's safety. So everything safety means everything. Our businesses don't only service the corporate sector, we also service individuals. So there are individual participants in our training. For full operations, we are in 6 states and 2 other countries presently.
Fantastic, fantastic. Wonderful to see and hear from our esteemed panel of judges, the men and women who carefully selected the winners of this year's AFRISAFE Awards. And of course, from one of our sponsors, Hybrid HSE. Thank you once again. More special guests joining us. Let me recognize them really quickly. We have Edward Deborah from Ghana, Honorable Prince Hakim Dixon, and Dave Foy. Welcome to you all. And the chat section is quite active. Allow me to just hop in on there and read a few comments from you joining us. We have Gregory Chimezem saying, "Good evening, everyone. Wonderful to be a part of this great event." Thank you so much, Gregory, and welcome. Ebong Imo saying, "Good evening, everyone. Feels great to be here. Thank you for joining us as well." We also have George Eriofolo saying, "Good evening, wonderful family. So glad to be here." We also have Niels Norsch saying, "Great intro by Alan Stevens. Thanks for the acknowledgement. Indeed, it was. Thank you and welcome." Annette Oke saying, "Evening all. So happy to be here and part of this great effort. It is an absolute honor to have all of you joining us this evening." Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is the moment that we have been waiting for. It's time to give out some awards. So shall we get on with it? Our first category is the AFRISAFE Campaign of the Year. Now, this award recognizes the organization that has run the most effective public campaign on COVID-19 safety awareness. And to announce the winner is the CEO of the South African Institution of Occupational Safety and Health, Mr. Niels Norsch.
Good evening, everyone. I trust that you can hear me and see me, and what an honor and a pleasure to be here tonight at this awards function. And thank you for the invitation. We really appreciate it to be here. SIOSH is the South African Institute of Occupational Safety and Health in South Africa, and we are recognized in terms of our NQF Act, and we've got some 16,500 members. As indicated, a real honor and a pleasure to be here and to announce this award tonight. And a huge thank you to AFRISAFE for this great initiative and the honor afforded to SIOS to make this presentation for the Campaign of the Year award. Out of the 9 entries that was received, we have one winner, ladies and gentlemen. Please congratulate Ant Hill Productions.
Oh no! Not the movies! No!
Even worse, the government will come and take mommy and daddy away!
Oh, you're just making it up.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
See for yourself.
Okay, it's real! It's real! What should we do?
The coronavirus is out there. We should stay at home for now. Always wash our hands with soap and water so we can prevent it from spreading.
Boo! Stay home, stay safe from all of us at Ant Hill Studios.
Wonderful. Ant Hill Studios, congratulations are in order. The winners of this year's AFRISAFE Campaign of the Year. Now to our next category, the Torch Bearers Award. And this award recognizes individuals under the age of 40 who are dedicated to continuous improvement in safety or raised awareness through various health and safety initiatives, thereby impacting their world of contact. Now, to announce the nominee is Femi De Silva, CEO of HSE Nations. I beg your pardon. We will have instead Dr. T. Makisele, former president of the Performing Act, to present this category.
Thank you very much. I am very pleased, AFRISAFE. My name is Dr. T. Makisele, chairman of the Entertainment Foundation of Nigeria, and I'm very proud and pleased to present the award. To win an award is always an effort, and you have my greatest congratulations. Thank you.
Dr. Eseli. And now we have a wonderful video from one of our sponsors, Vedanta Advert, after which we'll also recognize some of our special guests joining us tonight. And then we'll have some goodwill messages from some of the stakeholders who also helped make this event possible. Ladies and gentlemen,
non-communicable diseases such as cancer is being neglected in favor of COVID-19 and the coronavirus. It's easy to lose focus on those very important causes in this difficult time. Despite the COVID-19, attendance has been good in the communities to the Pink Drive, and people have come from far and wide to come and attend the Pink Drive. So there's definitely a hunger in the community for initiatives such as these.
Good evening. I'm Jimmy Quinn, President of IOSH, and I'm really pleased to be able to be part of the AFRISAFE 2020 Awards and welcome you all on behalf of IOSH. In what has been a very different and unusually challenging year, it is important for us to take the opportunity to recognise the important work being done to create a safer world of work for all. Congratulations on the organisation of the AFRISAFE Awards, and I wish all the entrants the best of luck tonight. Wishing everyone the best on behalf of myself and IOSH. Thank you.
Wonderful. And at this juncture, I'd like to re-invite Femi Da Silva, CEO of HSE and Nations, to take us through the nominees for the Torchbearers Award. It recognizes individuals under the age of 40 who are dedicated to continuous improvement in safety or raised awareness in various health and safety initiatives. Mr. Da Silva.
Thank you so much, Victoria, for this privilege once again. Now, the Torchbearers Award, out of 337 entries received, here are the nominees. The Torchbearers for AFRISAFE 2020. 1. Ugochi Obidegu, Ifechukwu Eweani, Paul Abiodun, Dare Akinfoshile, Nwalele Ugochukwu, Marvelous Miracle Ebuta, Kudirat Uziofu Kadri, Beatrice Labi, Timothy Aloko, Kisley Aom Noah, Waliu Adegoke. However, here are the top 3, which out of these top 3, we have a touch.
Thank you.
And we have
I forgot something. We have no mosquito spray and we have no toilet paper. Would you have me do that? I give you 500 to go there. Who will sell toilet paper? No. Mosquito spray you can buy in Mama Papa's. No. You don't need to go to Global.
Mr. Da Silva, thank you. And just a note to the participants, kindly mute your mic. Please mute your mic as we continue with the award ceremony. Thank you once again. And congratulations to the nominees for the Torchbearers Awards. Now, please note, there was no winner actually announced. And so we want you to stick around until the end of the ceremony to find out who, in fact, bagged the Torchbearers Award for this year. At this point, I'd like to invite Mr. Niels Norsch to give his goodwill message. Mr. Norsch.
Right, thank you very much again for the introduction, and I was not able to unmute myself. I see the host has now given me the opportunity. Once again from South Africa, greetings, good evening, good morning, wherever you are from. And what an honor and a pleasure to be invited to be part of this Africa Awards. Really a pleasure and honor. My name is Niels Nokia. I am the CEO of the South African Institute of Occupational Safety and Health. I would like to congratulate all the winners in advance. We've already had one nomination, one award so far. And thank you very much for the initiative, HSE Connection. We are really proud to be involved with this, and going forward, we will definitely be more involved. And from our side, from South Africa's side, and from SIO's point of view, enjoy the evening, everyone. And thank you. And once again, to all the winners, congratulations. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Thank you for that warm message, Mr. Norsh. And now to the next one, the AFRISAFE Young Innovator Award. Now, this award recognizes young individuals that have created innovative inventions to address the unique challenges presented of SOCI Africa, or the Society of Women in Safety, Health, and Environment.
Good evening, Hal. Good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me. It is a pleasure to be here this evening to celebrate such a wonderful event. I want to thank AFRISAFE for this beautiful initiative and the honor to accord, that's been accorded to me to present to the AFRISAFE Young Innovators Award. Out of 93 entries received, we have one winner. And of course, that is none other but 5 students from Master Ecclesia College designed an automatic non-contact 3-in-1 hand washing device. And of course, this is as a response to the COVID-19 challenge. So please help celebrate Mater Ecclesiastes College. These are 5 students from there. Thank you.
Fantastic, and congratulations are in order once again. Thank you for presenting that category for me. Now, the next category is the AFRISAFE Community Heroes Award. Now, this award recognizes individuals or teams who have demonstrated an outstanding act of bravery in saving lives and keeping people safe during the pandemic, which without their intervention could have led to significant harm to others, damage to property, or worse, loss of life. Now, to announce the nominees and winner is one of our key sponsors, IOSH, and that is Greg Millward, Emerging Networks Manager.
Thank you, Victoria, and good evening, everyone. Thank you very much to AFRISAFE for this fantastic initiative. It's a pleasure and a privilege to be here with you tonight, and for me to announce the nominees for this award, which is the AFRISAFE Community Heroes Award. So out of 162 nominees, we come down to 5 finalists, who are Amodu Shakiru Adelaja, Akimbola Adewumi, Talani Odukoya, Akiri Akran, Isaac Success Omiyeli. And the winner is Akimbola Adewumi. Congratulations.
Certainly, congratulations and a job well done to Akimbola. Wonderful, wonderful, and a great challenge also to those in the category. Job well done to all of you. And to our next category, the AFRISAFE Professional of the Year. This award recognizes persons with a formal responsibility for health and safety whose enthusiasm, knowledge, and drive over the last 12 months has made substantial contribution to workplace safety. Now, to announce the nominees and top 5 contending personalities of the year is Mr. Malgui Yusuf, the Institute of Safety Professionals of Nigeria. Welcome, Mr. Yusuf. ladies and gentlemen, apologies for that technical hitch. Mr. Yusuf is unable to join us. However, let me invite Mr. Femi De Silva once more to take us through the nominees for the AfrisaFe Professional of the Year.
Thank you so much, Victoria. I think Mr. Yusuf is having challenges with his network. However, I'll stand in for him. I'm here to present on behalf of Dr. Magui Yusuf, the AfrisaFe Professional of the Year. Out of 347 entries received, here are the shortlisted nominees. 1. In no particular order, Kanteda Talent Machagu, Ekpe Elijah John, Matthew Omologbe, Rosa Emeka Solomon, Adebola Bada, Esther Amolo Yongo, Omo Ilaboya, Itoa Egbedion, Oluwemimo Sam Agedo, John Du, Ojetokun Oluwole, Emmanuel Ani, Christopher Babayemi, Biodun Tirisu. However, here are the top 5, out of which we will have our personality of the year for 2020. The top 5 are, in no particular order, John Duru, Elijah John Ekpe, Oluwemimo Sam Agedo, Itoa Egbedion, and Biodun Tirisu. Thank you so much.
Femi, thank you. And as you can see, that category, that field is quite competitive. The winner has not been announced yet. They will be a bit shortly, but we ask for you to be patient as we go through the rest of the program, and you will hear the winner of the Professional of the Year Award category very soon. Now to the next category, the AfriSafe Recognition Award, and this award celebrates organizations that made commendable efforts towards tackling the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, to call the award recipient is one of our key sponsors, Jumade Adejola, CEO of Surveillant Fire Limited, to take us through this next category.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. It's nice to be here. And I want to congratulate the AfriSafe and all the organizers. I am Engineer Jumade Adejola, the MD Surveillant Fire Limited. I have with me here out of 112 entries received here. Here are the award recipients in no particular order. 1 is Rescue Technology Limited. 2, Slum 2 School. 3, Tiffany Amber. And 4, the Fortune Environmental Management Limited. And I'm very sure the winner is not announced yet. And I want to congratulate everyone for being part of this award. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Adejola. And indeed, we are waiting with bated breath to find out the winner of that category. We beg for your patience and thank you so much. I can see the chat section is still active. Lots of congratulation messages going to the former winners and awardees and nominees. Thank you, and keep those messages coming through to encourage those who are being recognized and honored tonight. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into another performance, and as we call it here on the AfriSafe Awards, some safety-tainment. Enjoy, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, and as we try to get the audio on the video back on, let's move on to our next category for this evening of the AFRISAFE Awards, and that is the AFRISAFE Merit Award. And this category recognizes employers that have implemented novel ideas and strategies in the workplace to ensure the prevention, management, and the containment of COVID-19. Now, to announce the awardees for this particular category is none other than Monica Nwosu, the CEO of Fresh Fountain Consulting Limited. Ms. Nwosu.
Okay. All right. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are joining us from. I am so super excited to be here this evening for this prestigious event. We have all waited and looked forward to it, and finally it is here. I want to commend AFRISAFE for putting this laudable event together. Thank you for celebrating all safety professionals. So we really, really appreciate this event. And to present, I'm really so honored to present this category for the AFRISAFE Merit Award. And over 162 nominations were received for this award. Of course, this award category is very, very important. And 15 companies have been shortlisted for these categories. And the companies shortlisted include Coast General Teaching and Referral Hospital, Egbe Power PLC, Pacific Surveillance Limited, Anosike Group of Companies, the United Foods Limited. We have Coast at Russell Smith Nigeria Limited, Hybrid Group of Companies, Ikeja Electric PLC, V-Data Zinc International, Chi Limited, Golden Swan, Jad Catering and Construction Limited, 14 Green Facilities Limited, the Agake Hospital Kisumu. These are the listed or the shortlisted recipients for this award. We want to congratulate them and then commend AFRISAFE once again for this laudable event. So good to be here. Thank you, everyone.
Wonderful. Thank you, Monica. And my goodness, over 100 submissions. That goes to show how competitive this particular category is. And of course, we're waiting to see who takes it. Now let's head back to that safety-tainment. I know a lot of you are waiting. I was too. Hopefully the audio is back on again. Let's head into the safety-tainment.
Utmost priority from employer to employees is to embed proactive workplace safety. It improves safety, compliances, and productivity while decreasing risks to your workforce, your brand, and your bottom line. Safety my language. The use of silly and meaningless safety language matters. It creates a distraction and delusion that safety and risks are being addressed. We may feel good about speaking such words, but they dumb down culture and distract people from taking safety seriously. Sometimes there are things we cannot avoid, but often there are many incidents we can protect from happening. Safety is my language. It's the language I speak. Imagine the heartbreaking incident at Apapa, Lagos, Nigeria. Imagine the property worth of billions of naira at stake. Imagine the psychological and emotional phobia it has caused. There is no such thing as accidents, only a failure to recognize the end of fate. For instance, if safety is 30% common sense, 80% compliance, and rest is good luck, maybe precautionary measures are being the best alternative. Carefulness costs us nothing. Safety isn't expensive, it's priceless. Safety is my language, should be your language, and what we both preach at all time. Join us as we celebrate all award winners and you.
Wow, what a beautiful performance. That was worth the wait, wasn't it? And the question, is safety your language? I can see a comment here from Babatunde saying, safety is indeed my language and mother tongue. Wow, so that certainly resonated with you. Thank you for that comment, Babatunde. And I'd like to recognize the presence of Dr. Eugene Itua, who has just joined us as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, moving on to the next category is the AFRISAFE CSR of the Year Award. And this one is quite special because this speaks to the heart and soul and compassion of a company. This award recognizes an organization whose corporate social responsibility had the greatest impact in promoting health, safety, and well-being, including response in the areas of COVID-19 palliatives. And to announce the winner is the IOSH president, James Quinn.
Many thanks, Victoria. Jimmy Quinn, coming from England today. Thank you, AFRISAFE, for this beautiful initiative and the honour accorded to me as the IOSH president
to present the AFRISAFE CSR Award. Out of 58 entries received, here are the award recipients. OVH Energy Limited, North South Power, D United Foods Industries Limited, and 7up Bottling Company Limited. The grand winner of this category is D United Food Industries Limited, makers of instant noodles. Congratulations.
Congratulations indeed, and I second that applause. Wonderful job, and congratulations to all the other nominees in that category. And at this point, can we go into some more entertainment, shall we? And it is actually our last song presentation for the awards ceremony, and this one coming courtesy of Sarah. Ladies and gentlemen,
there were dreams, there were goals, and the hope for tomorrow. But then we find ourselves in the midst of different chaos, in a world where all we want is to survive. So we rise with one voice as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. Oh yes, we rise with one voice. Oh, as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. And we see you and the things you do, raising hope, saving lives all around the world, and the input you make it for tomorrow filled with hope, a tomorrow filled with peace, when there's unity amongst our nation, where children can go to school, where people can go to work, a tomorrow without fear, where safety becomes a priority, the tomorrow of our dreams. So we rise with one voice, and we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We won't stop now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. Yes, we rise, oh, in one voice, oh, as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We won't stop now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. I feel safe, say thank you.
what a beautiful song there from Sarah. And indeed, this is a celebration to recognize the joining us as well. Welcome, welcome, sir. And we also have Mr. Kenneth Span, the MD and CEO of Rescue Technologies Limited. Welcome as well to the AFRISAFE Awards 2020. And now to the next category, AFRISAFE CEO's Award. And this particular award recognizes top executives that have displayed verifiable commitments to the health, to the safety, and to the well-being of staff and subordinates. And this is in recognition of the pivotal place leadership commitment plays in the achievement of organizational HSE goals. And to announce the awardees is the immediate past Director General of the Lagos State Safety Commission and a great supporter of AFRISAFE, Honorable Prince Hakeem Dixon.
There were dreams, there were goals, and the hope for tomorrow. But then we find ourselves in the midst of different chaos, in a world where all we want is to survive. So we're with one voice as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. Oh yes, we're right, with one voice. Always we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. And we see you and the things you do, raising hope, saving lives all around the world, and the input you make it for tomorrow filled with hope, a tomorrow filled with peace, when there's unity amongst our nation, where children can go to school, where people can go to work, a tomorrow without fear, where safety becomes a priority, the tomorrow of our dreams. So we ride with one voice, and we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We won't stop now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams.
Sarah song was so inspirational. We had to play it twice. But of course, thank you for your patience for that technical hitch. But once again, allow me to introduce Honorable Prince Hakeem Dixon to take us through the nominees for the AFRISAFE CEO's Award.
Good evening to everyone. I'm so happy to be here. And let me be honest with you. When we did this last year, it was beautiful. This one, without even being in there, is fantastic. See the numbers of people that came in. But before I start presenting all this one, my name is Honorable Prince Hakeem Dixon, the immediate past Director General, Lagos State Safety Commission, now the DG TWPS, Total Workplace Safety Management System. Out of over 1,000 people that wants their CEO to be there, to be the AFRISAFE CEO of the year, do you know that it was so difficult for us? But we now look into the minimum standard, and we end up with only 92 out of over 1,000 people. Do you believe that? Fine. Now, out of now 92, they now took it out to the judges, who have now decided that, listen, they just shortlist these numbers of people. Now, let me just list them for you. Alman is the CEO of Egmin Power Plant. We have Engineer Festus Olaoye, who is the CEO of Beam Energy Limited. Mr. Jude Abalaka, CEO of Transor. Kayode Adeleke, CEO of Russell Smith Nigeria Limited. Mr. Basil, that's my person. Ogunan, who is the CEO of Second Coming. Mr. David John Townsell, who is the CEO of Farmers Green International Limited. We have Dapo Omolade, my half brother from my other mother, CEO, Hybrid Group. Mrs. Olatokunbo A. Fagbemi, CEO, Nigerian Aviation Handling Company. We have the entrepreneur Roy, who is the CEO of CHI Limited. And we have also Mr. Hope Sokman, who is the CEO of OVH Energy Limited. And Ufuoma Imoko Okoro, the CEO of Avitan Offshore Engineering Limited. But out of all of that, there's only 4 that have been shortlisted again, which is Mrs. Olatokunbo Fagbemi, Paul Harinmat, which is Haritma, Kayode Adele, and Mr. Hope Stockman. So watch out for the winner.
Thank you so much, Honorable Prince. And yes, we are watching out for the winner. We are waiting patiently to see who takes that particular category. Thank you once again. And to our next category, the AFRISAFE Personality of the Year. And this recognizes the person with the most innovative approach from among the AFRISAFE Professional of the Year top nominees. Now, to announce the AFRISAFE Personality of the Year winner is one of our key sponsors, Anthony Berry, CEO of Safety Consultants and Solutions Limited.
There were dreams, there were goals, and the hope for tomorrow. But then we'll find ourselves in the midst of different chaos. In a world where all we want is to survive. So we'll rise with one voice as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. Oh yes, we're right, with one voice. Oh, as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. And we see you and the things you do, raising hope, saving lives all around the world, and the input you make it for tomorrow filled with hope, a tomorrow filled with peace, when there's unity amongst our nation, where children can go to school, where people can go to work, a tomorrow without fear, where safety becomes a priority, the tomorrow of our dreams. So we ride with one voice.
All right. Thank you, Sarah. I could not do a duet with her, but wonderful, wonderful song. Can we reintroduce the category announcer for the AFRISAFE Personality of the Year, Anthony Berry, CEO, Safety Consultants and Solutions Limited. The floor is yours, Mr. Berry. All right, I will take the liberty of moving on until able to establish a connection with Mr. Berry. Apologies for that. And the next year, Star, former commissioner of the Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board in Zambia. Elizabeth, if you could unmute your mic so you could be audible.
Thank you. Greetings from Zambia. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, AFRISAFE, for the beautiful initiative and the honor accorded to me to be part of the ceremony that recognizes, celebrates, and extols health and safety achievements in Africa. It gives me immense joy to present and announce the AFRISAFE Shining Star of the Year. There were 3 nominees, and these are 1, Uguchi Obidegu, 2, Efchuku Emwani, 3, De Joseph Akifonsel, and the AFRISAFE 2020 Shining Star, De Joseph Akifonsel. Congratulations. Thank you.
Fantastic. Congratulations to Jerry. Job well done. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for presenting award in the category for Africa's Shining Star of the Year. And now to the next category, which is the AFRISAFE CEO of the Year winner. So remember, we actually announced the nominees a bit earlier on, and this award, let me remind you, recognizes the top executives that have displayed verifiable commitment to the health and safety and well-being of staff and subordinates. Well, this is in recognition of the pivotal place leadership commitment plays in the achievement of organizational HSE goals. Ladies and gentlemen, if I had the drum roll sound effects now, that would play. To announce the overall CEO of the year is Sabine Schultz, a corporate safety expert, all the way from Germany.
Muted. Okay, maybe I just start from the beginning. I was not unmuted, obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings from Germany, first of all. I'm very pleased and honored to participate in this beautiful event, and thank you, AFRISAFE, for that. In HSE, the job is never done. It's a constant journey. We make stops, we go on, but we never give up. Let's try to make the world a little safer every day, but today we take a break and celebrate the good achievements and our leaders in safety. Ladies and gentlemen, and here are the top nominees for the AFRISAFE CEO of the Year Award 2020. And please excuse my German pronunciation. Olatokunbo Fagbemi, Paul Harriman, Kayode Adeleke, and Huub Stockman. And now I take the virtual envelope, and the winner is Huub Stockman. Congratulations.
Great pronunciation there. Wonderful. Congratulations once more to Huub Stockman for the a few more categories to of the winners of the previous categories that we had mentioned, the nominees who submitted for those categories. Now, this next one is the AFRISAFE Icon of the Year that recognizes government leaders with the best response to the COVID-19 pandemic that has demonstrated outstanding commitment and impact in curtailing the spread of the pandemic. And as we know, it has been a difficult year across the board, not just for corporates, but also the public sector as well. And so to recognize those individuals and firms within the public sector is certainly a wonderful, wonderful recognition. Now, to present this award is Chief Dele Momodu, the founder of Ovation International and a one-time Nigeria presidential candidate. Chief Momodu, the floor is yours.
Good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to join you all at AFRISAFE 2020, an initiative that I find extremely worthy. Tonight, I have the honor and pleasure of presenting the AFRISAFE Icon of the Year Award to a man who is deserving on it. Out of all the nominees, he came tops, and I agree with that decision. I'll be presenting the AFRISAFE Icon of the Year Award to no other than His Excellency Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State for the way he handled the COVID-19 emergency in Lagos State. Congratulations, dear Governor. And here is to more greater Lagos. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Momodu, and congratulations to Governor Sanwo-Olu, leading by example. Fantastic, fantastic work there in the public sector. And indeed, we need to see more and more of that among our leaders in the public sector space. At this juncture, I would like to call on Mr. Femi De Silva to announce the awardees and appreciate the judges as well as we continue.
Hello. I'm meant to announce the award of that Ms. Anton Berry is meant to announce. I guess our network is having some issues. I'm here to announce the winner, the final winner of among the professional of the year. The top nominees for AFRISAFE Personality of the Year are, one, in no particular order, John Duru, Ekpe Elijah John, Oluwemimo Sam Agedo, Itoa Egbedion, and Biodun Diristo. And the AFRISAFE Personality of the Year 2020 is, who would it be? Okay, the AFRISAFE Personality of the Year 2020 are, we actually have a towel, and they are, we have a towel. Elijah John Ekpe, Itoa Egbedion, and Biodun Dirisu. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Femi, and congratulations to the dual winners of that category. Of course, we were waiting with bated breath to find out who would take that category. Congratulations again are in order. And I understand we have a goodwill message coming in from the governor before we move on to the next items on the agenda.
AFRISAFE.
Welcome to AFRISAFE 2020.
It's hard to fathom while life's got no value no more. We treat each other shabbily. Compassion's gone down to the rain. Imagine a world where love is king. Love would be safety's language. There'll be no casualties at work, no safety negligence. Lives will be lost, undue, unnecessary harm will come to a stop. Safety's gonna be the watchword. Do you know safety's all about care? And do you know safety's all about caution? You gotta keep at the back of your mind. You gotta walk with the consciousness. Safety na koko, safety shape attacking. Safety's got conflict, safety's got warehouse, safety is very.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the governor of Lagos State joining us.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lanre Mojola. I'm the Director General, CEO, Lagos State Safety Commission, and I feel highly honored to receive the year 2020 African Icon Award on behalf of Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Mr. Governor would have loved to be here, but is unavoidably absent due to the exigencies of duty and sends his goodwill. This award comes at a trying period where several countries are still neck deep in the fight against COVID-19. Lagos State has been fortunate to have a leader in our governor who from day one instituted proactive measures to flatten the curve and minimize the transmission of the coronavirus across the states. As such, I salute all Lagosians in the public and private sectors for their contributions in keeping Lagos safe and seeing us through the worst of the COVID-19 pandemic. However, I challenge us all to remain steadfast by adhering to the protocols put in place by the federal and state governments, as this is the only way to beat this virus. Also, allow me to appreciate AFRISAFE, the organizers of this award, for their consistency and dedication to recognizing outstanding efforts year in, year out. I look forward to meeting them in person, whilst I also pray that your organization shall continue to grow from strength to strength. Thank you all, and God bless.
Lanre Mojola, thank you so much. Speaking on behalf of the governor of the Lagos State, thank you for sharing his remarks on his behalf. Indeed, it is an honor to hear from him. And at this juncture, I would like to invite Mr. Femi De Silva to take us through the rest of the program as we honor some of the panel judges who took us through that wonderful process of picking the winners of this year's AFRISAFE Awards 2020. Thank you for your patience. This was no small feat to gather people from around the world on this virtual platform and still ensure that this year's AFRISAFE Awards happened, even in the middle of a pandemic. Thank you so much for your presence tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure and honor being your MC and host for this year's AFRISAFE Awards. Femi, the floor is yours. Femi, if you could unmute your mic, you're not audible. Femi, if you can remove the headphone piece that appears to be hindering the audio from your device. And speak directly to the speaker system on your device, if possible.
Can you hear?
Fantastic, we can hear you now, Femi, thank you.
Okay, I said, I don't know if you heard what I said earlier on, that the overall company of the year goes to Coast General Teaching and Referral Hospital, Kenya. And our most sincere appreciation also go to our judges, our 6-man judges, Wali Bakare, Alaja Nofisat Arogundade, Alaja Nofisat Arogundade, Dave Foy, sorry for that, please. Dave Foy, Jerry Mutigi, Raji Adala, and Jesse Gomes. Thank you so much for your commitment. I mean, I know it's been hectic. I mean, going through over 1,250 something entries. Thank you so much for your commitment. And also a very big thank you to our sponsors. Permit me to mention our key sponsors. CTS Globe, thank you so much. IOSH, thank you so much. Hybrid, thank you so much. Combined Surveillance Fire, thank you so much, we're grateful. And Safety Solution and Consultancy, thank you so much for all that you did. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Do have a lovely evening.
There were dreams, there were goals, and the hope for tomorrow. But then we find ourselves in the midst of different chaos, in a world where all we want is to survive. So we're with one voice as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. Oh yes, we're right, with one voice. Oh, as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. And we see you and the things you do, raising hope, saving lives all around the world, and the input you make it for tomorrow filled with hope, a tomorrow filled with peace, when there's unity amongst our nation, where our children can go to school, where people can of the world, a tomorrow without fear, where safety becomes a priority, the tomorrow of our dream. So we ride with one voice, and we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We won't stop now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dream, the future of our dream. Yes, we ride, oh, in one voice, oh, and we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We won't stop now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dream, the future of a dream, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. AFRISAFE, say thank you.
Fantastic, Sarah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think she deserves a Grammy after that. What a beautiful song. And just before we say good night or good afternoon or good morning, depending on where you're reaching us from, we want to also share the brochure for this year's AFRISAFE Awards. There'll be a link in the chat section coming up shortly. It's a beautiful brochure that shows all of the nominees and the winners as well, and the sponsors who made this all possible, giving you more information as well of the AFRISAFE community and how you too can be an advocate and a champion for safety wherever you live and work. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so, so much for your patience, for your presence for this year's 2020 AFRISAFE Awards, albeit very, very different. Ordinarily, we'd be in a beautiful ballroom and would have our gowns and our tuxedos and our agbadas and share in the moment. But unfortunately, because of the existing and prevailing pandemic, we have to do it virtually. And thank God we managed to do it. Thank you once again for being part of this momentous occasion. And again, it was an absolute pleasure and honor to be your MC and host for this year's awards. Hopefully, I'll be here again to see you next year for AFRISAFE Awards 2021. Enjoy the rest of your evening, of your morning, of your afternoon. Bye-bye.
There were dreams, there were goals, and the hope for tomorrow. But then we find ourselves in the midst of different chaos, in a world where all we want is to survive. So we're with one voice as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future and the things you do, raising hope, saving lives all around the world, and the input you make it for tomorrow filled with hope, a tomorrow filled with peace, when there's unity amongst our nation, our children can go to school, where people can go to work, a tomorrow without fear, where safety of our dreams. So we rise with one voice, and we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We won't stop now, no, 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 no. Till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. Yes, we rise. Oh, in one voice. Oh, as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We won't stop now, no, 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 no. Till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. AFRISAFE, say thank you. There were dreams, there were goals, and the hope for tomorrow. But then we find ourselves in the midst of different chaos, in a world where all we want is to survive. So we're right with one voice as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, 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 no. Till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. Oh yes, we're right with one voice. Oh, as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, 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 no. Till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. And we see you and the things you do, raising hope, saving lives all around the world, and the input you make it for tomorrow filled with hope, a tomorrow filled with peace, when there's unity amongst our nation, where children can go to school, where people can go to work, a tomorrow without fear, where safety becomes a priority, the tomorrow of our dreams. So we rise with one voice, and we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We won't stop now, no, 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 no. Till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. say thank you. There were dreams, there were goals, and the hope for tomorrow. But then we find ourselves in the midst of different chaos, in a world where all we want is to survive. So we're right with one voice as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. Oh yes, we're right with one voice. Oh, as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. And we see you and the things you do, raising hope, saving lives all around the world, and the input you make it for tomorrow filled with hope, a tomorrow filled with peace, when there's unity amongst our nation, where our children can go to school, where people can go to work, a tomorrow without fear, where safety becomes a priority, the tomorrow of our dreams. So we ride with one voice, and we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We won't stop now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. Yes, we ride. Oh, in one voice. Oh, as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We won't stop now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. I feel say thank you. There were dreams, there were goals, and the hope for tomorrow. But then we find ourselves in the midst of different chaos, in a world where all we want is to survive. So we're right with one voice as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. Oh yes, we're right with one voice. Oh, as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. see you and the things you do, raising hope, saving lives all around the world, and the input you make it for tomorrow filled with hope, a tomorrow filled with peace, when there's unity amongst our nation, where children can go to school, where people can go to work, a tomorrow without fear, where safety becomes a priority, the tomorrow of our dreams. So we ride with one voice, and we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We won't stop now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dream, the future of our dream. Yes, we ride, oh, in one voice, oh, as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We won't stop now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dream, the future of our dream, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. AFRISAFE, say thank you. There were dreams, there were goals, and the hope for tomorrow. But then we find ourselves in the midst of different chaos, in a world where all we want is to survive. So we're right with one voice as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams. Oh yes, we're right with one voice, oh, as we stand for this cause, for a better tomorrow. We're one step now, no, 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 till we see the future of our dreams, the future of our dreams, and we see you and the things you do, raising hope, saving lives all around the world, and the input you make it for tomorrow filled with hope, a tomorrow filled with peace, when there's unity amongst our nation, where children can go to school, where people can go to work, a tomorrow without fear, where safety becomes a priority, the tomorrow of our dreams.